good creativity. We get free, be me, working effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul to grow dreams, grow faith, grow you. Create authentically in the garden of good. Live, and love. In a God gonna dig, and trust. In a God gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. To the garden.
Love, 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 love. Hello, beautiful gardeners. How are my garden friends tonight? Did you enjoy the movie introduction? So, I woke up today feeling under the weather, feeling tired, almost canceled the garden tonight. And then I thought, you know what? No, I love the garden too much. I am not going to cancel, especially on movie night. So tonight is going to be a little more, I don't know, like chillaxed. I did put a little lipstick on, so I'm not completely, a schlub, but I feel very schlubby, and so that's okay. And I just really didn't want to miss my time with you. And so today is week 23 of the garden. We've been doing this the entire year. It's so awesome. And basically, what it is it's 4 quarters of goodness. We are doing heart, mind, body, and soul. We're in the middle of the mind. We're actually toward the end of the mind here into June. And, I think we're working on all parts all the time. But I love this idea of having these areas that we're working on and the concepts. And the idea is that we pick a root and a fruit. For instance, my root is dedication, which I am struggling with currently, particularly with food. And then my fruit is, for me, it's an outer goal. It's writing this book about the dollhouse. What is your root? What is your fruit? Remind yourself in this moment for this quarter. Let's be kind to ourselves tonight. Part of me having tonight be a little bit different is kindness to myself, because I thought it would be unkind to cancel to myself, honestly, not just to the gardeners, but I love this time so much. Oh my God. So just open yourself tonight to whatever comes up and comes through. Everything is your choice. Camera is always optional. And it is, say it with me, confidential. All right. And this is all inspired by my book. If you haven't bought my book yet, it's available on Amazon. It's called Make Good, Cultivating Joy with Creativity. Now, I don't really remember what I wrote about movies in here. I really don't. But I do remember that the painting is an inner child painting, because when I reflect upon like why I wanted to be an entertainer to begin with, it has to do with the movies and the television and the entertainers and the stars, this is how it starts. Few things bring me greater joy than going into a dark movie theater, right? And settling in with a big box of popcorn and candy. I mean, wide eyes, I fall into the fantasy of the story. For me, a good movie makes you feel something, right? It makes you feel something. That's what I think. So here to start our night, I have invited the beautiful Tiffany Evans tonight. I just felt like she could be here with us from the beginning tonight. And hello, my beautiful friend. I'm so excited that you're here with us. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So I invited Tiffany to give us a prayer. So I'm going to give you the stage here, and why don't you open us with some kind of a invocation?
All right. I'd like to invite you to take a moment to come back to your center, to that heart space. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Maybe even place a hand over your heart. Take a moment to feel your breath as you breathe in deeply, breathing in love, breathing in joy. And as you exhale, gently release all the worries you may have come here carrying tonight. Let it all melt away. And just for now, let yourself fully arrive in this time and space. Thank you for this moment, this sacred circle we get together in tonight. And as the reel of life keeps playing, I pause in deep gratitude for this garden of good, a space where we are witnessed, held, and reminded again and again that healing doesn't always wear a serious face. Sometimes healing is wearing sweatpants and comes with snacks. And sometimes it shows up doing crafts with scissors and glue sticks. It all helps us remember who we are beneath the noise. We are joy. We are love. We are all connected. With this knowing, I know that each of us will receive the message, that divine glimmer of wisdom that we need in our lives right now, that spark of a reminder that we truly are joy and love. I give thanks for the open hearts here tonight and for Amy beautifully making room for this kind of creative healing to unfold. Thank you for the friendships that have bloomed from the soil, for the connections that stretch across time zones, and for the safety to show up exactly as we are. As we press play on these iconic scenes, may we feel spirit stirring in ourselves, reminding us that we are all the main characters in our own divine unfolding. May we be moved, inspired, and softened by the stories. And may we leave tonight with lighter hearts, brighter spirits, and a little more love in our pockets. And so it is.
The name of this poem is Lights, Camera, Rise, and in parentheses, a poem from the movies. Go ahead, make my day, because life finds a way. And frankly, my dear, this is the beginning of a beautiful something. You can't handle the truth, then feel it. Feel the force flowing through you. You're going to need a bigger dream. Houston, we have no problem. We have ignition to infinity and beyond this limitation you once believed. Carpe diem, seize the spark. Why so serious? Smile. You're the king of the world, or queen, or star, or misfit, or marvel, all rolled into one. You talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. There's no place like home, and that's right where you stand, right here, right now. This is Sparta, this is Soul, and this is your moment. May the force be with you always, because nobody puts a baby in the corner, not even the voices in your head. You had me at hello, and I'm walking here into the arena like I'm Iron Man on a Tuesday. Here's looking at you, kid, with your eyes full of stars. You're going to fly now because the stuff that dreams are made of, that's you. And I'll have what you're having. It's joy, it's magic, if it's truth wrapped in glitter. I feel the need, I need to believe. So say hello to your little light. Show me the glory. And remember, after all this time, always.
I want to share where I'm at with my journey for my current fruit, and I want to give people the opportunity to share where they are. So you may know that I have booked a show in New York City. I've only talked about it once or twice. I'm totally obsessed with selling out this show. And right now, I think as we speak, I have sold like 25 seats or reservations. And I am about 85% finished writing the show. It is coming together. There are moments where I feel like it is the best thing I've ever written. And then there are moments where I feel like it's stupid and I'm an idiot. So, and then there's moments where I just feel like it's okay, it'll be fine. So it's all the things, like I'm going up and down, but you know what? The one thing I am dedicated to is following through with it, like getting there and doing it. And I have a contract in my kitchen that is for 2 nights here in Asheville at the BB Theater. And I got to pull the trigger. I got to put down some money to do it. So I'm nervous. I don't know. Not sure. I'm probably going to blow such a financial wad in New York when I go, because I've decided I want to see a Broadway show, which is going to be probably $200-300, right? To see a show. And I also I want to bring my small dollhouse. I made a miniature dollhouse of my dollhouse. I brought it down to Ocala. You guys saw it. So I want to bring that as my carry-on to New York. But if I do that, I'm going to have to take a car from the airport to my hotel, which I looked into that. That's going to be like $70-80. You know what I mean? It's going to add up. So But that's financial fear. That's just money. Money's just energy. I'm sure I have more than enough. It's going to be fine. Just put the money down, do it, take the car, do it, right? You can't take it with you. And so that's where I'm at with my fruits and my roots. I'll just tell you two little quickie things. I wrote a song for the show that opens that's called Let's Play House. That's going to be really cute. And it's like this idea that, the dollhouse is that inner house, that soul home that needs to be dusted out and cleaned out, rearranged, doesn't it? The second thing is that I wrote another song called Many, Many Moments about this idea that, there's all these tiny things in our lives that make up the story of us. So that is good. Oh yeah. Somebody says, see real women have curves. I've heard that's amazing, but I've also heard that maybe happy ending. So it's between those two. Those are the two that I'm considering to see. So what I did was I picked 4 iconic scenes that I think are iconic. I hope you've all seen them all. If you haven't, maybe the scene that you see will entice you to watch the movie. And I'm going to play the clip, and then we're going to write a little bit and then share a little bit. So this is the first clip. So I'm going to have to cut that out for those who missed tonight. So I'll just say that it was the red pill, blue pill scene from The Matrix. The thing about The Matrix is that it really is the most mainstream movie that is New Thought. It is consciousness. It is about waking up, right? And learning. It's the best metaphor for New Thought teaching. So I highly recommend that movie. But this scene here is about the choice to wake up, to see truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Do you remember in the movie, once you wake up, you're in like this like dingy, dark, crazy, sad world, because it's a very powerful movie anyway. So we're offered choices like this every day. Do I stay in comfort or do I grow? So just a quick little journal prompt. What is a red pill moment in your life? When have you chosen the harder path because it was more true for you? When have you chosen the harder path because it was more true for you? Let's take a moment and write about that. All right, you guys, it is time for our next movie scene. And this is probably my favorite movie of all time. That movie, if it's on TV, I have to watch it. It's like that and the Fugitive and The Count of Monte Cristo. If I come across any of those 3 movies, I have to stop and watch them. So Shawshank Redemption, man. Whew! It is about liberation. It's about fear of the unknown. I mean, when he gets released after being, caged for so long, that scene doesn't really give anything away about the movie at all. In fact, he's not even the main character of the movie. But damn, it's a good movie. So anyway, the Morgan Freeman character spends most of his life in prison. And sometimes I thought this was a good scene for us because sometimes we get used to living in metaphorical prisons, right? And so tonight I kind of wanted us to explore this idea of like, what does real freedom look like for you? What belief, habit, or fear are you ready to be paroled from? What are you feeling like you imprison yourself in? Okay. Probably the most influential movie in my childhood is the next one. So enjoy. Classic. Absolute classic. So for those because you won't be able to see what I just showed, Breakfast Club. So this movie gave voice to an entire generation. We have all worn these labels: the brain, the rebel, the misfit. We all had moments where we felt truly connected beyond the boxes. So I wanted us to journal and share about what label did you carry in high school or early in life that you might be ready to shed. And maybe what surprising connection have you made with somebody maybe totally out of your box, like were you, the jock, but your best friend was the stoner, or something like that, that you made you and helped you to see yourself differently. And maybe you could write down a funny, silly high school memory if you would. And I will. No, but great movie. Oh my God.
When Harry Met Sally.
You got it. Iconic. I'll have what she's having. Did they show that? Did they show that part of it? Because I couldn't hear the sound on mine, because when I'm funneling through the Zoom, I can't hear the sound. Yeah, I'll have what she's having. That is the mental equivalent in New Thought, right? That is when we see other people in a role. The first time I saw Christy Snow preach, I was like, oh my God, that's what I want to do. The first time I saw a singer-songwriter in New York City up there talking and singing songs, oh my God, that's what I want to do, right? There it is. I'll have what she's having. So another reason why this scene is so iconic is because it's about a woman reclaiming expression in a hilarious way. We all fake it sometimes, emotionally, spiritually, even artistically. But what happens when we stop faking it? So I want you to write down one thing that you wish you could fully express in your life but feel scared to. Where in your life are you craving more aliveness? Little way to go into this. Yeah. If you haven't sent out a gardengram, it's so rewarding to do. It's rewarding to receive one. Like I said, I received one from Zarina, and it was so beautiful. It made my whole week. So send them out. I owe a gift. I feel like I'm getting to the post office every 2-3 weeks. So if you haven't gotten your gift and you won one, you will be getting it. I think it's Loretta that didn't get the gift, but you will be getting it this week, I promise. And yeah, give a love offering to the garden. It's going to pay for my taxi in New York to get my little dollhouse to the venue. And affirmation card. I did not make my affirmation card, so I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to show you how making an affirmation card. So I'm going to make this affirmation card. Today was about the movies. And my root is dedication. So whatever your root is, you're going to want to marry it with the theme. So like today, I feel like it's been about breaking free. So I'm dedicated to breaking free. I'm going to write that. I am dedicated, not breaking free, but to living free. Me.
Spontaneity.
So all I do is I'll do a little doodling on there. It's my little affirmation card. And I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to thank you for your donations and your offerings. And I'm going to encourage you to make an affirmation card for every week that we come together, because what I'm noticing with everything that we do in this is that it's adding up, right? It's like every little thing that we do, every little thing that we do, it adds up. And I love that about the many, many moments that we have. Many, many moments make up the day. Many, many moments make up the way. Home to your soul. Home to be home. Yes, that is that song. I'm very excited about that.
I like it. I like it.
It's going to be a cute little musical, you guys. All right, so home play. Watch a movie. Watch one of these movies that you haven't seen. If you haven't seen The Matrix, watch it. It's so good. It will capture you. These are timeless movies. I picked good movies. From Harry Met Sally, from the beginning to the end. The beginning of Harry Met Sally, when Harry Met Sally, is a bunch of different couples and how they met, old couples. It is so, just that is worth the movie. I feel like there are people who didn't see Breakfast Club. Timeless. It still stands up. And then, of course, oh my gosh, Shawshank Redemption. It's my number one. People say, what's your favorite movie? Shawshank Redemption. That's my favorite movie. I also love anything Quentin Tarantino, but it's very violent and wasn't good. All right, rest this week. I'm putting that as home play because I have not been able to rest. I cannot stop my brain. It is like, grrr. I've made 100 stars. Like, I can't stop. And then I gave you home play to promote for me. Help me sell out my New York show. If you know one person in New York that you think will go, I am halfway there. Promote for me. Believe in my little vision of Ministar. It is, it's my story, but it's also the story of new thought. It's the story of empowerment. It's that. So I am going to I'm so happy to invite our beloved Willow Star, who is Karen, to give us a closing meditation. Yes? Are we all ready to close with some meditation?
So let's close our eyes tonight and be still. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Feel your body soften. Feel your spirit settle. You've just journeyed through 4 powerful scenes, moments of choice, of freedom, of old labels and shed, joy reclaimed. You watched, you remembered, you created, you laughed, and maybe you even cried. Now imagine yourself in that movie theater. Once more, but this time, the credits are rolling, and your name is there, written in bold light across the screen, starring you, not just as a character, but as the writer, the director, the set designer, the costume maker, the one who says cut when the old story no longer fits, and action when the soul is ready to rise. Breathe it in. You are the storyteller of your life. You're allowed to change the script, to leave the prison cell, to throw off the label, to speak the truth that's been aching to be heard. Tonight wasn't just a movie night. It was a remembrance that your life is somatic, that you are iconic, that this garden is a sacred set where your soul gets to play. Take one final deep breath. And as you exhale, imagine the screen fading to black. Stars above you are beginning to glow because you are not done. You are just between scenes. And the next one is yours to shape. When you're ready, open your eyes and carry this light with you into your next scene. And so it is.
So just take that nice deep breath and let your shoulders drop down. So I know that there is only one life in this universe, and we are living it. It is joyful. It is love itself. And we feel that love from deep within, and we feel it blooming out into the world. I know that this coming together makes a change in the world. Just us joining our consciousness together changes everything. And so I know we step forward in all our projects with faith and joy and lots of love. I know that life supports us. It supports everything that we do. And so let's be conscious of sending out all these loving thoughts, knowing that that presence absorbs all the hate that's around. For there is that darkness, and it is lit by the love. I know that we come together to be who we are authentically. I know that we are led by a divine teacher and that each of us is a divine presence. And so remembering that divine presence in the gratitude that we have for this gathering in the garden, I release this word knowing that it is already in action, for love is an action word, and we move it and we accept it. And we breathe it everywhere. And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you.
Thank you for an incredible prayer and for an incredible night.
Thank you.
Here we go. Slay, pray, slay. In the dark, gonna make good today. In the dark, gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. Unmade me from the GOG, garden of good creativity. We get free, be me, work it effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul. Grow greens, grow faith, grow you. Create authentically in the garden of good. Give, live,